Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle, and I'm here with the whole family today. We got Isabella, we got Savannah there, we got Isabella right there, and we got Emily right there. And today is Movie and Stitch, the letter S. So today I have for the letter S, it's actually going to be a music documentary. I wanted to do something different. Didn't know what I was in the mood for. If you ever get like that and you kind of open up Netflix and see what you can find. And it's called The Soundtrack of Our Lives, Clive Davis. So it's a really interesting documentary. So it came out in 2017. It was 2 hours and 4 minutes, guys, but it did not seem like it. It was actually really interesting to me. Let me just read what it says. This music-driven documentary charts Clive Davis's 50-year career as one of the world's most influential record moguls. Moguls, not mongols. Moguls. Anyway, it was a really interesting documentary. It spanned his career. And what was really interesting was the fact that here he started out as a lawyer and he never intended to be this music guy, who signed on all these famous artists, and like artists that were like from different genres. Everything that was out there. And it was almost a great to have like a flashback and go look through all these the artists that he signed, like a lot of them, Aretha Franklin, Alicia Keys, and country stars, and Janis Joplin, and a lot of them. I can't even name all of them. Barry Manilow, and there was so many different genres. Kenny G, there was not just one thing that he loved. And what's amazing to me is that here you can be, you can be an adult, because he was certainly, I believe he was, close to 40. It looked like he was in his 30s and 40s when he actually became this, where he was kind of, asked to where they hired him in to be the CEO. And he didn't even know he had this talent for picking the different music, what was going to be hot or not. And yet everything he touched has been just golden, just absolutely golden. So I had a really nice time looking back through a lot of these. A lot of people that you were like, oh yeah, look at him, I forgot all about him, what's going on? And it was just really nice. It was like my whole life, kind of go through the different genres of my life here. One that I was really touched by was Whitney Houston, who was like a daughter to him. And I always considered Whitney Houston one of the greatest voices that was out there, and it was just really heart-wrenching to kind of see that decline. But it was a really good documentary. I enjoyed it tremendously. If you like music, or just to go through, and it kind of centered on that. It centered on his music career more than it did on his personal life and things like that, although they did mention a few things. But what a success-driven man. Everything he touched was just, it was golden. And here, I think he was on like 3 different labels that, and he got so big, and I think he made so much money that each record label would like kick him off, and because I think they just couldn't handle the amount of money that that he was costing them, because they were paying him. And each time that he got kicked out or pushed out, he started a new label, and he became huge. And now I think he's just the king of the whole music industry. And so it was really, really interesting to watch. I enjoyed it. It went by, those 2 hours, like it was nothing. So really good. If you like to kind of look back, you kind of look back to a lot of the Grammys and a lot of the artists that kind of went on in the last 50 years. It was really interesting because of the wide genre. But he seemed to have, even for someone like right now, he's in his 80s, I believe, that he's still picking them. Like his mind was so open to whether it was hip hop or whether it was street or whether it was like, that he was able to pick Like, you know what I mean? That this music is going to be great. This song is going to be great. And that he had that talent. That's amazing. So anyway, I worked down on my mat. I did really well this time, you guys, because like I said, I was into it. It was over before it started. Really enjoyed myself. I think because it was just like this, kind of like going back, like flashback Thursday, you know, where you're throwback Thursday and you're going back through your childhood almost, like of all the different musics. So let's just see. We have been, where is my yellow? Oh, here it is. No. Yeah, there's this little yellow. So this is how much we did. That's quite a lot. Quite a lot. And like I said, it's not very wide, this one. I chose not to make it wide. I like different sizes is what I make, but here's the hole. And as you can see, it's going to be a real mixture of colors. There's even some orange in here, if you can tell. Really interesting. This orange right here is actually a bag from oranges. So it came out really good. And yeah, just a lot of color in here because I use like different bags. It's not just grocery bags. If it's a plastic bag that, you know, from potatoes or even like, you know, you buy oranges or whatever, I've used it. If I can, I will use it. So anyway, that's as far as I got. That is my S movie. Did I say that it was my movie S? We are almost at the end, you guys. And now that we're kind of going down towards the end, it's getting a little bit harder to find movies because, you know, I'm thinking, what am I going to do for Z? What am I going to do for X, for goodness sakes? I might just pick a child's movie. Who knows? But we're on to T. I have no idea. I have found that a lot of it, my choices are based on what I am feeling like watching. Sometimes I just don't really want to watch anything too serious or anything. So, yeah. So until we see each other again, I hope you guys have a great day. And look, they all left me. Every single one of my family members here have left me. It's time for dinner. All right. See you guys. Bye.